Hey guys, it is me, Kisame Unlimited.
And me, Question Man 24.
And here we're here to do the questions and answers review. Yeah.
This is like the closest thing to a podcast this channel is ever gonna get.
You know, it's funny. I was trying to look on the channel. I'm like, so what questions and answers number is this?
This would be like 13.
I thought it was 9. I'm gonna let Spidey read because Spidey's obviously a better writer.
Well, the first thing is I'm starting with the post that we just posted on the channel.
Okay.
And then we'll start there, then we'll go to the video where we actually had some. So the first question that I wanted to ask you is from somebody who, which is actually funny. Is Kisame still a Trump supporter?
I was never fucking Trump. I'm not political at all. I could give two fucks of what's going on.
You don't vote.
I don't vote at all.
Okay. Next question is, who are your favorite YouTubers in 2024? I'll say there are a couple of YouTubers that I do like, but if I was like to pick up my favorites, it would just be Farfar and Team APS. I love Team APS's channel. I love their approach to content creation. I love the creativity. I love the detail and camera work that they put into it. Like I can
This
tell.
is probably my favorite YouTuber at the moment.
Oh, Ex Exordio del Duelista.
Because like I watch like the Duel videos and they're like it's like the complete deck reviews of like basically like this is what we recommend, like this is how good it is, like strength, power, all on like consistency. I'm like good, thank you.
I'm very confident.
Mine, my deck now.
What new decks are you guys interested in trying out or have been playing?
I tried out, the most recent thing that I tried was like the Millennium Exodia support, and that I really enjoyed. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that kind of came out recently that I'm like eager to play. I know that they dropped like a new Ancient Gear card, and but every single time I try that, that's like always a car crash.
Now make me want to play it. I'm like, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna make sure it's good. I mean, for me, I'm playing Snake Eyes and I'm playing Rescue Aces just because I like Snake Eyes, but I can see why they're unfair. Rescue Aces, I'm not as familiar with. Pearlies, I honestly thought, level 2 Beast Monsters? You know who else is a level 2 Beast Monster?
Celtic Guardian.
If you guys could both pick one card you would get immediately, what would it be? You're the rare card.
Yeah, I'm the type where it's like, obviously I would pick a prize card. I would probably pick the prize card of like Iron Knight of Revolution because I got so close to picking it up once. It slipped through my fingers.
I have no idea what that is.
He's like a train knight, and he has like those like two spear things that like
Like guy of
yeah. So he looks like that.
Okay.
He looks cool. Well you're looking for like.
If I talk about the card I would immediately get right now.
Yeah, what card would you get?
Probably like an extra deck card that could work for
PSA 10 Celtic Guardian.
PSA 10 Celtic, that's hilarious. Did you guys play during your downtime?
I always played Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I played it probably, I guess, a little less than usual, but, like, I think from the time frame when I stopped, I guess, recording with you, one deck that I became very comfortable and very good with was Ignisters.
Okay.
And so I definitely picked that up, and I've been doing really good with it. I still am working on Zark's deck, and I think that might be it, other than the Millennium Exodia support.
I definitely played a little bit during the downtime, like when we weren't recording. But like now, I definitely play way more since we jumped back into the channel. Because I just like, the more that we're in the channel, the more I'm actually in the game. But even
you're more inspired to be involved.
Well, no, it's more for reasons. I actually want to know what's going on. Like I want to know what the hell I'm talking about. I want to jump on camera and not know what I'm talking about. But also in the downtime,
all the time.
in the downtime when we're not recording, like when we weren't doing the channel, I always kept an eye on you. Like I was playing Duel Links. I've had Master Duel. Like I just didn't play consistently. Kisame, when should Konami release the Celtic Guardian support? Right now.
When hell fucking flew.
They didn't ask you. You asked me. I said right now. Kisame, what is your favorite trash deck that you love and why?
Probably Guardians. It's a shitty deck that can't play hand traps, but I like it anyway.
Which game mechanic would you remove to make the game better?
Hot take. I would get rid of rituals. I wouldn't get, because I know everyone's default is going to be like, pin them. But it's like, me, honestly, I don't like rituals. They don't have enough, and the few that they have that are good, it's always like some fucking gimmicky bullshit. They can
never make it, they can just never make it.
Yeah, so I always felt like it was like a failed, like...
Unions were always just, what? Like they started with something, but like I feel like the way these archetypes work now, there should be more unions, or they should be unions, but they're just not. And then they try to make union like its own thing, and it was just never a thing. So obviously, outside of like extra deck stuff like pendulums, if that's what you meant, I would go straight to unions. They wanted to know what we've been up to. Also, have you guys tried making your favorite decks viable in this modern format and adjusting to the meta?
I've mainly been collecting and working. Collecting and working.
Me too. Working. Just with the working aspect. I mean, just looking like, stand-up comedy. Y'all know. I'm like, it wasn't like we stopped doing the shit.
You don't mean Battleshot comedian.
I would like to know what political views y'all hold. It would be too easy. It would be too easy to assume you guys are both leftists, but I'd rather hear from the horse's mouth. Big fan, by the way. Is glad to see y'all back.
Like, I don't know about you politically
at all. I know you're not political.
Are you?
Well, I vote.
Oh, okay. So you have, I guess, you see, my logic is, I don't ever want to learn about because they always say you go out and vote, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to just pick somebody because I don't know what the fuck they stand for. But at the same time, I don't want to learn all about it because it's like I've always believed in there are two types of people that hate you to your face and hate you behind your back. I don't fucking care for either. So for me, I'm like, I don't think that
everybody loves me.
I just feel like everything is corrupt. And I feel like I just don't want to support any of it. Like, I want a new world, a match-winner world. That's the world I want to. I live in delusion. That's where I want to stay.
Well, some people would say you're part of the problem.
Maybe I am.
You're part of the problem.
I'm not human.
It's your duty to live.
I'm not human.
It's your duty.
I'm a match winner. I'm not. I'm a trading card. I am not human. When match winners can vote, I'll vote.
One thing when it comes to political views, I don't tie myself to any party because everybody has different views. And, sometimes you're going to have ideas that swing left, you're going to have some ideas that swing right. I think if you just try to tie yourself down to any party is a little bit ridiculous. That's how it was to me when I was raised. Like, my family tried to be like, we're Democratic. And I'm just like, why? We're just voting everything on the left side of the panel. I'm just like, but who's on the right side? It doesn't matter. I'm like, well, I don't know these people. So it's just like, I never understood that, like, just unbiased, like just that loyalness, that unwavering loyalness to a party. I'm like, I don't know those people. So I like to learn about the issue. Like, oh, what's on? Then I'm like, okay, well, who's up for it? Where's Space Stand? Like, I go the whole 9 yards. I like to listen. What's Space Stand? What's this stand? Okay, and then I make a decision based off of that. What decks is Spidey playing after leaving the channel initially? Oh, what decks was I playing? Crusaders. That was like I was buying Crusaders, I was buying the Dinosaur decks. Like those were my two favorite decks at the time. When COVID had happened. I was buying stuff for that because I was getting ready for like an end of the format. You know what I'm going to do? Like I have like a special duel for the last one to be our actual decks. It was either going to be my Master deck or it was going to be my Crusader deck. I knew that's what I was going to say for last. So that's what I had wanted. Spidey, what do you think about the Ark Rebellion XYZ Dragon? Who? For starting a YouTube channel with each other, have you stumbled over creative ideas, differences, in one being more motivated to do YouTube thing than the other one? How did you guys balance it out?
I personally think that we're probably the most creative YouTubers out there because we create like a lot of like unique own segments that only like we do. I mean, other than I want to say top 10s, like everything we do is pretty unique and like.
I mean, yeah.
Like compared to the community.
Yeah, there is that. But what the guy was asking, like, do we have like any like fights over like creative things that we want to do on the channel?
No, you and me are very like. Very left, very liberal. Very left.
No, but one thing I will say, because I'm like, with most Yu-Gi-Oh channels, like I know we bring that dynamic of two people on camera at the same time. Like that wasn't a thing when we started doing it. So, not saying, oh, we started it, but I mean like, in that same fashion, it was always, he has his ideas, I have my ideas. We have ideas we agree on, and even the ideas that we, may not
we fight about, we turn them into positives like Band with Bandos.
I'm about to say, because like any idea that we have that the other one wants to argue against, we're like, this is content. Like, we just turn the camera. Yeah, turn the camera on. So like, I don't think we've ever had like a back and forth about like, oh, I want to do this or I want to do that, and especially.
And if we ever do, we laugh it off and we just make fun of the other.
What is your relationship with Yu-Gi-Oh like? If you had to put it into words, did that have anything to do with your last hiatus? Glad you guys are back.
My hiatus had more to do with COVID mainly and my family. Like me and my family are not on great terms, so it's like I don't really like to be around them. It's just they're very like grimy people and they're always just trying to get one over. I'm an old man, I'm in my 30s. But it's like, they're always just trying to like get over. And it's like, they're just very like, I want to say like, they're very leechy. So for me, it's like, I don't want to get caught up with anything. I don't want to be like, well, you come here and do this. Or, we need help. I'm Not my problem. You dug your grave, damn it.
But what's your relationship with Yu-Gi-Oh like?
XYZ Master. I'm probably very addicted to this game, way more than I feel like I probably should ever be.
Number of very rare blue eyes is in your possession.
I can't even tell you. Maybe 40,
Okay.
if not more.
This reminds me of those old outside videos. In the spirit of great weather, which of you enjoys outdoors more? What is one of your favorite outdoor activities?
I know we're both kind of hermits, but I guess you go out more than I do, so you?
It's weird. I used to be, but I don't think after COVID, I'm home. I'm home, man. I'm Mr. Homie. I'm the homie. I am HOMME.
Yeah, but you still go out and do things. Like, you'll go out, like, you know, with your friends and, like, get something to eat. I won't even fucking do that. You literally just asked me, like, you're like, I'm gonna go down.
I'm gonna walk down the street.
And I was like, I'm not going there. Leave.
Walk.
Leave. Bring me food.
I don't go to them. They come to me.
Delivery.
But I think I've had a friend.
Was a delivery.
I had a conversation with a friend recently, and he was saying how he wanted to get me out, and outside of just going to like dinners.
Okay.
You know, we always go to dinners, so I want to like go out and do something. Like he went to WrestleMania.
Stand up.
No, please don't. Because like to me, if you're gonna see me do stand up, it's like I'm doing a show, I'm performing. I'm not in friend mode. I'm in stage mode. I'm not in that mind frame. But he went to WrestleMania recently, and he wanted me to like come. You will come next year. I'm like, no, I'm not. Yeah, after COVID, I've been very. I'm not. No, I traveled by myself too after COVID. I went to like San Jose. I was like, no, it's not for me. At their peaks, did you guys hate playing against pendulums or links more?
I think I hated pendulums more.
Pendulum. Yeah, I hated
because the shit just never ended.
I hated what they did with the extra deck. I hate the way they worked. I hate that there was 2 effects. No, not at all. I have a question for both of you. What is a deck you liked at one time but will never play again?
A deck that I liked, but I won't play it again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say I'll never play it again, but I do kind of go on and off with it, and that's like Magispectors. When I saw like Kieran come back, I was like, I kind of want to play it, but it's like they play in such a fucking one-trick kind of boring kind of way, and I'm like, I like them and I don't like them at the same time, so I would maybe say them.
I think at one point in time I definitely did play a version of Dark Rules before Grapha came out.
Really?
Before Grapha came out, because remember just gold and silver, and I had gold and silver. I like them.
Fucking.
But that's a deck I would never.
How old?
I know, Rootwater old, but I'm never. If you can make any archetype meta, what deck would you choose?
I don't know if I would.
Ancient Gears.
You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll go with that. I'll go with Ancient Gears because it's like I would like to see them good.
But
I would want to see them.
And I'm picking Elemental Heroes.
Okay.
I know at one point they were kind of meta-ish, but they weren't really, really meta. Mm-hmm. I would either pick them or pick Six Sams, but Six Sams had their time. But definitely, I want to see Elemental Heroes. I want to see them a little bit more up there. Mm-hmm. Will you two make an OnlyFans? No.
Hey, I could get even more side money.
Did you guys ever heard about the revelations of the Seal of Orichalcos by Dead Soldier Inc.?
I think that was like a real life duel series that I saw, but it's like they kind of like did like kind of could this be meta like cards where it's like basically like these are cards that we made on the spot. I'm like boring.
Never mind. Did you guys like pro wrestling? Who was your favorite wrestlers?
No. I mean, I think back in the day I saw like Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero and The Undertaker. I mean, but I think I'm maybe watching shit for like a year.
You never watched wrestling?
No.
You really? That's crazy. I was...
Man.
That's what I thought. I was definitely into wrestling, like, because my older brother was into it. So, like, growing up, like, as a kid, I think, like, once it was on the news that wrestling was fake, that's when I was out of it. And I haven't, like, really looked at it, peeked at it at all until, like, most recently. Okay. With the most recent WrestleMania, that was really, really good. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it maybe took me, like, a week or two, like, to, like, catch up with some of the storylines. I love soap opera, It basically, it's just soap operas. With some of these storylines, most of the characters in the most recent WrestleMania are connected to the people who I watched. So it was like, it wasn't that hard. It definitely wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. You guys think that there will be riots this election season? That's the next question.
acting? I don't know. I don't care.
You hearted it.
Because I was like, all right, we'll answer it. But I'm like, no, that's my answer. That's my answer.
Oh, I guess he wanted to invite you to his wedding.
I got invited to like 3 of my friends, like in real life, their weddings and everything. I'm like, I don't even want to go to those. I'm not the type. I don't want to leave my house.
Also, your thoughts on the
Congratulations, though.
What do you think on the ban list? The most recent one.
It's fine. I didn't hate it. I thought it was okay.
Now, why'd you like this one? You trying to be funny?
What?
It says, is Spidey a womanizer? Because he said one time that he almost had a baby with a married woman.
Well, answer the question.
I thought that was for you. Well, I think you can speak. Am I a womanizer?
You make it seem like you're this like perfect like I'm just looking for real love. I'm looking for like this like I do all the right things, but you know they're just either not ready or they jerk me around. You're the jerk.
What?
You jerk them around.
Why can't it just be that they're not ready and they
I don't
do
think
jerk me
you're.
around?
I think you play too many mind games with fucking people.
Mind games?
Yeah.
Have I ever played a mind game with you? Look at my mind game working right now. Manipulation. Look at it working right now.
Look at this, because mind game, like I said, like keep in mind, like this is maybe like a month ago, like we should hang out and just have a nice good old time, and then out of nowhere it's just like, I got my equipment to film, we're gonna start underground again.
I didn't say that.
No, and you weren't the one to propose.
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to marry her. You know I'm crazy.
Mind games.
No, it's not. Is it a mind game when a woman says, I want to get married? And I say, no. And she goes, I'm going to find somebody else. I say, I hope you get what you want out of life. That's a mind game?
Yeah. She loved you, but she wanted you.
But she didn't want to go to therapy, so there you go.
Maybe you need therapy.
I said we should both go to therapy. And she said, it's too much work. I just want to get married and have a baby. I said, then go do that. Don't do it with me. And that's what she did. Nobody's wrong. What are your current top 5 most hated? We'll save that for another video.
Yeah. I'm not gonna give you my good answers right now.
What kind of jobs did both of you do? Because I only know Spidey as a comedian.
I'm a supervisor in retail. What do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a comedian. He heard the man. He said I'm a comedian.
He said, other than that.
No, he said because I only know. Oh, what jobs did both of you do or do? I mean, I used to be, worked at some place. I worked in retail before. I worked in retail. I used to be a.
I work in mind manipulation academy.
No, I used to be valet. I remember I got my license. I got worked for a valet thing, and I crashed somebody's car. I lost that job. That was funny.
Beep beep. Max.
And now I do crisis intervention. How many heart attacks did Spidey suffer from when he realized all 4 dragon rulers are unbanned? No, isn't one still banned?
Title came back in the list that
I
just
thought
happened.
the Earth one. I thought that was the one that came back.
I'm pretty sure
I
Title
thought the water one was still banned.
I don't know. I don't.
Title's not.
I think Title. I think maybe. I don't know.
This can't be. How did both of you guys get into YouTube? Was it together or separate? And what was the main reason?
If
we started on YouTube at the same time.
Yeah.
Not this channel, but we started on YouTube at the same time.
We've done so many projects together. In the beginning, I think the first thing we did on YouTube was we made AMVs.
Yep.
We made AMVs.
I still have them. That's mine.
Yeah, we made AMVs together.
I still watch mine. I have it on a hard drive. I still watch those.
And then after we made the AMVs, we made the Abridged series and the Paul show. We definitely did a lot of different things.
Yeah, we've been on the internet for a very long time. Once YouTube was a thing, and we and mind you, phones started having cameras.
We were creativity. We love that.
Yeah, then like I said, maybe because we've been doing it for so damn long, almost 20 years of being on camera, not just channel, but just being on camera together. Mm-hmm. You're the most easiest person that I can work with on camera. It just flows so naturally. We know each other. I don't have to worry about it.
We know each other's sandwiches.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't matter. Can we be expecting an end of the format battle or just a 6-pack to pain video with Spidey?
I probably wouldn't do something like that again with you because I'm not opposed to doing the end of the format battle with you, but I think something like that we kind of have to be both exactly on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think so too. Can you guys collab with any other YouTubers now that you are back? I'm sure that most of the ones that you have put on your channel would be happy to do with you guys. I know that there are more, but all I can remember now is Team APS. but there are ways to get subs and views by. I know. Okay. To be preaching about the gospel of Celtic Guardian and more mangas to other communities. You don't want me to do that?
No.
But no, we've collabed with other channels before.
Save it over there.
But we've collabed with other channels before. Like I know when you were running the channel by yourself at the point in time, you were doing like a little series where you like collabed with a lot of the community. Even like before we did that, remember when we used to have like when YouTube used to have like the box where you like feature channels and you would message them and be like, you feature me in your box, I'll feature you in your box. I know that's not like on camera like collab, but like we've been in contact with the community for a very, very long time. I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's just, recording wise, you'd have to figure that out.
I probably would want to get comfortable and settle in on the channel for a while before I would bother anybody with anything.
Yeah, we're just old fogies, don't know what the hell we're talking about. Do you guys have any funny stories when you were in Underground that you tell? Maybe it was a small series and enough of them, hearing you guys talk about it. Yeah.
Anytime, John.
Well, no, I thought he meant like, I guess before we were on camera, like with Underground type of stuff. I mean, those are mainly my stories.
With John.
Would you guys consider a podcast over like Zoom or something, even like playing Master Duel while talking to your friend is a funny thing? To listen to you talking.
I'm not opposed to it, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like I'm scarred from my house with like Ricky and everyone fucking screaming, where I'm like, I never had any peace and quiet, so it's like, for me, I'm not
gonna waste it on content.
I don't know, I'm just not used to it being quiet where I am.
What do you guys believe makes the game fun now? Do you think that going first is too broken and unhealthy for the game?
Yes, I actually would prefer if they kind of nerfed going first again somehow. I don't really know how they could do that, but yeah, I definitely feel like the game's getting a little too fucking wild, but it's been like that for God knows how many years already.
Another question, why is your channel called Underground Yu-Gi-Oh instead of Underground YGO?
I messaged you immediately when I noticed that. I was like,
but I didn't notice that either. I'm like, oh my God, how could he?
Yeah, I was like, uh-oh.
So 1,000 points to you, because I never noticed that. Might be inappropriate, but are you single, Kisame?
I'm married.
Why'd you like it then?
Because that was a question that I was going to be like, okay, I'll answer that. But yeah, I'm married.
Are you guys going to have some more funny jokes in the future? And are you guys
just know the channel.
We just recorded like 12 videos.
G-Money. Wait until you see that.
We definitely had a funny moment with Tuna. It's a tuna. What do you think is crazy/stupid since you guys left in Yu-Gi-Oh?
The Yu-Gi-Tubers. What you guys find funny on YouTube?
Who said they find them funny? They just find them entertaining. I think the transition and the power creeping of a lot of decks, like when I left the game, I think Thunder Dragons were topping.
Okay.
That was kind of what was going crazy at the time versus what's going on now. I think the with Master Duel is a little bit more crazy. The fact that they get to have Maxi, and just to me that whole conversation around Maxi is crazy. I just think that the hand traps aspect to the game on both sides that's what's crazy. Not in a stupid way, but I just think that the game is getting a little bit too fast for itself.
Okay.
Like for anybody who like, oh, I'm thinking about learning Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like there's almost no way. Even though we just did a video how to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh, but I just feel like that's only if you used to know Yu-Gi-Oh. If you never knew Yu-Gi-Oh, then no, I wouldn't recommend it at all. What do you guys think about the new Maxi cards that's being released?
I think it's whatever.
I just did a whole video.
I don't think it's that good. I mean, I'm sure people are going to use it, but
yeah, at first I thought it was crazy.
Definitely has outs.
No, I definitely thought at first it was crazy, but then like the more I sat with it, this card sucks. And like it's too balanced. It would never work in today's game. Like why would I play something like that when I can just play something better? Kisame, where'd you get that box that you keep your dexes in? The one that's like the Millennium thingy.
Oh, yeah, I saw that person commented. So the thing is that I bought it off an Etsy shop. Mm-hmm. I checked to see if the Etsy shop still carries it. They don't. They still have it. They have a version of it, but it's much smaller and it can't hold the same amount of decks. But yeah, I got mine off the Etsy shop a long time ago. It was like $200.
He wants to know how my Celtic Guardian deck is going. It's just going. I'm working on it because they banned the Zolt.
Going away.
They banned the Zolt, so it makes it very, very hard to like figure out. Digimon or Pokemon?
Pokemon. Definitely
Pokemon. Like, if we weren't doing a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, we probably would be doing a Pokemon channel.
So my grumpy can fucking snuff you right now.
You can't be. Yeah, we battled with Pokemon before?
In Pokemon Go or Pokemon? Pokemon.
No, Pokemon, like real Pokemon, like actual, like the video
I
games.
don't know, but I
I
think we would be pretty good.
I don't think we've ever battled in that before. We both played.
Do you do like the tiers like Smogon and stuff like that? Yeah.
Under you.
You and me would have a good time with that.
Yeah, 1,000%. We could have. If we weren't doing Yu-Gi-Oh, we'd probably be doing a Pokemon channel. Is there past formats you're particularly fond of?
Master deck format.
Oh, that's basically before 2009 when we were in high school and we were just playing.
Right before like
2000 beat sticks. Yeah. Would you be interested in playing legacy formats? Yeah, Master
deck format.
Do you still follow the current meta? Yeah, of course.
Of course we do.
Do you see yourself? What do you see for the future of your channel and/or personal lives?
I see a lot more jokes, a lot more fun to look back on, and more prize cards. That's what the fuck I see.
What are 2 archetypes you hate right now?
I don't like Celtic Garden. I don't like.
Cannot compute. Cannot compute.
I would say the deck that I'm not a big fan of at the moment is I don't really like anything that requires like anti-stun.
Okay.
So stun variants, I guess I don't like. Like anytime I see Inspector,
like Runix.
Yeah, I don't like.
I fucking hate Runix. I remember you mentioned it to me like when we first recorded. You were like, you should play Runix, and I was like, I don't know about Runix. And then I played against them once in like Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, and I was just like, this is Runix. This is the worst deck I've ever. Like, where's the monsters?
The thing I didn't like about them is like I don't like how it's like, oh my god, I get to do all this shit now. I get to put this shit back in my deck and draw 3. I'm like, I'm like that. I don't like.
Are there any other TCGs or video games that either of you have been getting into lately?
No.
So you haven't been playing any other video games?
I played Diablo for a little bit, and that was fucking boring as fuck.
I mean, I played Pokemon Go.
That's even more boring.
What is your favorite Digimon? I like season 3 of Digimon. I like those. I like the ones where the guys can like make it like the armor and they put it on their hand and like those were really good. Obviously, War Greymon from the first one. I liked him. But there's Omnimon. That's probably my favorite Digimon of all time because I think I had a toy of him. Omnimon's like my guy. I love Omnimon.
Mine is whatever those knights were with Lucymon. Those were probably my favorite.
What are your thoughts on the Ancient Gear support?
I always wanted to use it, and then like it always turns out to be bad.
What if Underground ever posts you must notify? Yes, I didn't know you guys were back. There's so many people that I feel like as we continue to upload, that people are coming back like slowly, like I didn't know. We are back. Another top 10 most hated Spideys, most roasting people to certain decks is hilarious. What decks are you guys playing? I
play Ritual Blue Eyes, the new Exodia support. I play Guardians. I play Tellarknights. I play Zark's Magicians, and then I play finally Ignisters.
I play Celtic Guardian, Nippon Manga, Elemental Heroes, and that's it. Forever.
What happened to Crusaders? This is gone.
No, I like Crusaders. I ain't gonna lie. I like Crusaders, but it's like I like Crusaders. Oh, because I get to put my Kaidus in there because I do like Kaidus.
You're such a fake bitch, because you know what you do? It's like, you'll be like, well, I use Celtic Guardian, I'll use, Nippon Manga, you duel them. It's like, alright, I play Telemets, I play Snake Eyes. I'm like,
they need an engine, unless I'm going to get the Celtic Guardian on the field. Somebody's got to mill through that deck to get to the Celtic Guardian. I can't just draw it.
Oh my god.
Cash Terrors, come on, give it to them. I'm hip. Do you guys plan on going any live duels with each other? Yeah.
Not for a while.
Well, not like the that fashion, but once a format, me and this man can go up against each other. What is it about Yu-Gi-Oh that attracts you?
I always felt like it was something that I was good in, and I always kind of felt like I was like, you know what, when it comes to being on YouTube, you should try to, like, if you ever want to make a name for yourself, you should always try to, like, showcase what you're the best at. Mm-hmm. And I think that my best trait has always been that game. That's why I brought the channel on the internet.
Okay.
And obviously it did something good. It got 40,000 subscribers originally. Mm-hmm. So
they'll be back.
They'll be back. I know it.
They'll be back. They're just at the store, just like my dad. What do you guys do besides Yu-Gi-Oh?
Collect.
I mean, like your day-to-day life. You just go to work, you come home.
And I put headphones in and I drown out my sorrows.
Ah.
Well, I'm sorry. We don't all have the wonderful life that you have, Mr. Comedian.
stand-up comedy is not like it's not a fun thing. You sit in the back of clubs, nobody respects you. You know, you wait fucking 2 hours to get on stage.
Girls want me.
No. I've had sex with them because of my stand-up. But
You're so funny. Now put it in my mouth.
yeah, apparently. Spidey, are you ever going to do shows outside of NYC? I've done shows outside of NYC. I performed in Los Angeles. I've done stuff in Washington. I'm not a big travel person, so maybe that's not why you see me as often, but I've had people ask me to come out to Atlanta, North Carolina, and stuff like that. If the money's right, you'll see me there. Kisame, will we see a new Six Pack to Man in the future?
Maybe not.
Perhaps on Master Duel?
No,
definitely not.
I would need to get like a recorder for the PlayStation to like link to my computer to do that.
Which of you guys will win in an arm wrestle? And then you put your elbow down. All the way on the table, bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
I actually thought you were stronger.
Well, I'm not really trying.
I'm not really trying either.
Yeah, not
This is
really.
where we break the table. Let's not break the table.
So, who would win?
The table.
That would be hilarious. We both. Look, we start getting serious. Because before I was leaning back, so like I wasn't really going serious.
No, it's funny. This is where I'm like, match where the powers activate.
Why did you guys leave me just like my dad?
He has reasons, and we have ours. Oh.
Cards you disagree with on visibility and likeness. I don't like a lot of stuff. I hate the new Dark World support.
How could they censor Gemini Elf like that? Bullshit.
If any of you guys have kids, will you teach them Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, that'll never happen for me. So what about you?
Probably not. They'd probably be like, oh, what's that thing Dad's playing? Oh,
Get away, it's for work.
Are you guys still friends with other Yu-Gi tubers? Yeah, I follow. Yeah, Team APS really that's like who I consider myself. Even though we're not that close, but that's like to me Paul from Team APS. I would hang out with him in real life. What are you guys doing outside of YouTube? We've already answered that. Where'd your nicknames come from? That is a nice question that we haven't asked.
My nickname came from. Yeah, like originally, I was my first username on YouTube was Golem77123.
Yep.
And then I wanted a name from because at that time frame this was even before Shippuden, and I was just like, well, Yuli, well, what do you like? I'm like, well, I like Naruto right now. I was like, well, what do you like in Naruto? I was like, I like Kisame, and then there was the Spider-Man Unlimited currently going on,
Unlimited,
and then you were just like, why don't you call it Kisame Unlimited? I was like, okay.
Yeah, like really wasn't
I just kind of took that and I just ran with it.
And then it just stuck. And then mine, like I said, is a mix of Spider-Man, Spidey. Ness was Ness, my favorite character from Smash Brothers, and 24 is my favorite number. So Spidey, Ness, 24. How are you guys doing financially? And how are you guys with both of your families?
Well, I can't stand my family, and as for me financially, I'm doing well.
All right, can I have $1? So I can have gas money.
Can I have money, please?
So can you give me money from the channel you stop paying me? Can you guys make more top 10 hated? Yes, we can. What is your opinion on the current game?
I love how you weren't going through these videos fast until now it started to blink, and they like, I'm like, oh, okay.
I really have been going through a lot of this. People ask the same questions, or they ask video ideas. What do you guys watch on YouTube? Oh, I like that. That's the question I really want to get to. Do you actually watch YouTube?
Not really.
You really don't watch YouTube?
I really kind of just listen to music.
YouTube is like my TV. Even though I don't have YouTube.
Netflix is more on my TV.
I watch Philly DeFranco. I watch Jeremy Johns for the movie reviews. I watch a bunch of comic book content. So those guys like New Rock Stars, Emergency Awesome, Major Spoilers. I love Kevin from Major Spoilers. He's really good. Screen Crush, and I'm not really feeling Screen Crush. I just watch YouTube all day. Philip DeFranco, this gets Anna Akana. I watch I just watch a bunch of YouTube all day. Spidey, do you still hate Dragon Rulers like you did back in the day? Yep. Or do you watch any shows of anime?
Me and him watched the Parasite anime. Me and my husband, we thought that was good. I like that.
Parasite? The one with the guys with the scythe hands, or that the little eyeball anime thing?
I thought that was okay.
I'm not a really big anime guy.
I've not really been that much either.
Even going to like conventions and stuff like that, where I meet you guys most of the times, I'm like, oh, I hate anime. I don't hate anime, but it's not for me. What's one dish you can eat every day, all day?
I am a big fan. I love mashed potatoes. I like mashed potatoes either with chicken cutlets or mashed potatoes with meatloaf. That has always been my default that I liked.
Sushi! You know me, it's sushi. Do you guys play retro formats? No.
Master Deck format, that's what it's called.
Stop asking us political questions. Oh, how do you overcome depression?
Complete delusion. I literally live in my fantasy bubble of what I perceive the world as, and I zone everything else out. So I tell myself what I want to believe, and I run with that. I don't let anything else kind of affect my vibe. What about you?
How do I get over depression?
Mm-hmm.
Music. I just seep into it like a world of darkness. I just, you adopted the darkness. I was born in it. Like, I am one of those. Like when I'm sad, I listen to sad songs. I like just watch sad movies. Everything is just sad because I like to feel my feelings. Because then I get enough of it. And I'm like, that's enough of that, and I'm done. Because I felt it, it went through my system, and then it goes. And then I can go through the rest of my life and I don't feel like I'm holding back anything, or like I'm hiding anything. It's just, all right, that was nice, that was done. I went through it. Yeah. I would suggest maybe taking care of yourself, maintenance, taking care, like I used to get haircuts, that used to make me feel good about myself. I used to have self-care days where I would like wash my face with the special face mask and shit like that. Like just things that make you feel good, like things that make you feel nice, like you look attractive, you feel good, like working out, things like that. Like I remember that one video that was like, oh, I'm depressed. Like, did you go outside? Did you eat? Did you exercise? Did you get any sunlight? They're like, no. When you live in the dark, you're just being nasty. Yeah, you're sad. How'd you guys cope during the pandemic?
I think I got slammed with like the rough part of it because it's like my job like was through it all, and then I also had like no protection, like people like straight up in my face. I'm like, if I die.
He was like,
I had to like thank God I couldn't die of natural. But like
natural immunity.
It's like I can't die.
Those vaccines. You ever got vaccinated?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I only did it because I had to because of the
work.
No, well, kind of, but I had to do it because when me and him were getting married, like I had the honeymoon already paid for, and I had the hall paid for, and I was like, you're not gonna fucking tell me. I was like, you just give me whatever stupid shot. I'm like, I want this to go through.
Somebody wants to know if we've ever talked about the P. Diddy situation. I know you know nothing about that. So I
keep myself in the dark.
You just said he's delusional. What have you guys been up to since the last time we seen you? He just told you. Going to work. Spidey, no. Spidey, when will, no. What have you guys been up to for the past couple years? A lot of this is what have you been up to? And that's honestly, I got to the top. I skipped over some questions, like people who asked a bunch of questions. I definitely skipped over those. But a lot of them are like those same repeating questions.
No, kidding.
No, a lot of those are like those repeating questions. And would we get on Discord and hang out with the subscribers? I could do that. Would you be more opposed to it once you get access to it, apparently?
Yeah, apparently.
But for now, I think that's a really good place to end it because the battery is dying, and I'll save all those other questions for other videos. But
all right.
That has been our questions and answers. This has been really fun. Like I said, part of our podcast. That is the end of us recording. I'm going to give this man the clips, and we will be done.
All right. Have a great day. Better tomorrow. Check out our links that are in the description if you stayed on to this long.
Who's editing this? Me or you?
Probably me.
Yay. Thank you. All right. Bye.